morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. So I want to talk about yesterday. I am so really proud of myself for not giving in to the major, and I mean major, temptation that was my work yesterday. I don't think that no matter how much we try to emphasize that we are really trying to instill wellness into kind of our culture of work, that it will ever like fully happen. I mean, I feel like I see little changes happening, but okay, so at some point yesterday, I almost gave in, but I didn't. Anyway, so there was a birthday yesterday, and plus before the birthday celebration happened, at one point this like German chocolate cake ended up on the table. And you guys know, I've told you before, this food table is just a few feet away from my desk. Luckily, I can't see it because of the big cubicle wall that I have around me, and it's an extra tall wall because I stand at work. And so anyway, so that's good because it was bad. So the German chocolate cake was there, and then there was a birthday celebration, and I'm not even kidding, guys, this is what they had. They had this amazing looking chocolate cake. I mean, it was like a tall, like chocolate on top of chocolate on top of chocolate cake. Then there was a carrot cake, and then they had this like 3-pound bag of licorice, which, you guys, I think I said before, things like jelly beans and red licorice and those kind of chewy candy things are definitely a trigger for me, and it was so hard to stay away from them, and it was awful. It really was. But then they had like pita chips and hummus, so that was their attempt to have something healthy. And I just ate my carrots, so I'm glad. And I ate almost the full bag of carrots. I probably about half. I would say maybe a little bit more than half of the pound bag of baby cut carrots. So I feel like that was probably too many carrots. And one thing I do not like that I'm doing is eating when I'm not hungry. And that's one of the reasons why today I didn't eat my breakfast this morning, because I really just wasn't hungry. And that is one part of the Simply feeling that I have not mastered, and that's the eating when hungry, stopping when satisfied. And I think it's because I am on such a schedule all the time. You know, it's like I have to leave my house at a certain time, so I just figure, okay, it's breakfast time, I'm gonna eat breakfast. I have, my lunch at work is at noon, and so it's not like I can change these things, so I just eat at noon. Now by lunchtime I'm hungry, so that, I feel like is okay. But, there's so many different situations where I am eating just to eat, and breakfast is one of them. So this week I am really going to concentrate on the eating when hungry and stopping when satisfied. And then dinner's the same way. We eat dinner at a certain time just because we're on a schedule and we have to go to bed at a certain time. I mean, my whole life is on a schedule, but it's due to work and work situations. And so how else, it's like, I don't know. I mean, and I don't want to eat too late because I don't like going to bed with a full stomach. And so I don't know. That's the whole part of Simply feeling that is really hard. And I think the only way that I can maybe think about it throughout the day is probably my afternoon snacks. A lot of times I'm having them to stop myself from eating something. So like you saw yesterday, I didn't have my popcorn because I'd eaten those carrots. And a lot of times I eat my popcorn just to eat it, so that way it gets me through making dinner. Well, like tonight, dinner's pretty much already made. We're having taco salads. I made the taco meat during meal prep on Sunday. And so I don't have anything to really prep. It's just a matter of chopping up the lettuce and getting, the cheese out. I mean, just getting the things out for the salad and just warming up the meat. So really, I think today is a good day if I am only going to eat my afternoon snacks, or any snacks at all today, if I'm hungry. So this will be a good test. Tomorrow, again, my dinner is pretty much and completely done. So again, I can just do that same thing. So, I think that's going to be my focus this week. Oh, and I wanted to talk to you guys too. I told you guys I was going to be filming a recipe this week. It didn't happen because it was going to be Sunday, and I was going to make the spicy cauliflower burgers, Well, what happened was we had storms on Sunday and the power kept flickering, and I was a little bit nervous about making and start cooking, especially something like that I knew once I started making the base of it, you have to puree it. I'm not, you know, if the power goes out, then I can't cook them, and I didn't know how long the stuff would last, and it just kept flickering all afternoon and into the early evening. So we just had, I already had the roast beef in the crock pot from early in the morning for the family, and it was already done. It was just making, and I did that on purpose so I could stop and make my recipe and film it for you guys. So I ended up just having a chicken salad for dinner on Sunday night because I didn't want to risk it. So I have all the ingredients for it, so I will just make it this weekend instead. So there won't be any cook with me's this week. So I think that catches you up on everything. Yeah, so that's why though I do take all that stuff to work, because it is such crazy temptation all the time, and it's so frustrating. I cannot wait till summer because there's no one here during the summer. There's very few of us that work during the summer, and so I mean there's out of the, I think we have 80 people that work in the office here, and then we have another office down south of us about an hour and a half away, and there's another, I think, 70 people there, and then the rest of the people work out in the school districts. And so in the summertime, there's maybe 20 of us here all the time, so it's really quiet, it's really nice, and there's no food all over the place, so that makes it nice. I'm drinking my coffee. This is that Trader Joe's cold brew that I got, and it is so good, you guys. It kind of has this like nutty chocolatey flavor, which is really interesting, and it is so good. And I only bought the one bottle of it because I didn't want, you know, just in case I didn't like it, because I have gotten some cold brew stuff I didn't like. This is so good, you guys. I cannot wait till I can get back down there, and I'm going to pick up 2 or 3 bottles of it. What else? I think that does it. Like I said, tonight will be taco salads, and I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I will show that to you when I do eat it. I did have my banana on the way here, because I am starting to feel hungry. So I mean, it's almost 7:30. So, oh, and my routine is going pretty well. Sunday night I did it. Last night I did it, but not. My husband was kind of chatty when I got home from work, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. So I did kind of go a little bit further into the evening with my routine, but the mornings have been amazing. It is only 7:22 right now, and I'm already at work. And it's just because things are going so smooth in the mornings, and so I am really excited about this challenge this week. I cannot wait to see how it goes the rest of the week. So I have been talking for 8 minutes now, and I'm gonna go, and let me know how your guys' Monday went, and what if you have any plans for the week or anything. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Morning, guys. I am not very hungry today, and so I think I am just going to have a yogurt. I may not even eat it before work. I may just take it to work. So I have a yogurt and a banana. So that'll be breakfast today. Okay, so I am packing my lunch. This is some chicken salad I made on Sunday for meal prep. Inside here is just some of the Kirkland chicken breast that's packed in water, and there is some celery, grapes, apple, and then just a little bit of pepper and some fat-free mayo. So this, I'm not sure. I have to look at, I think the can is a 12-ounce can. This is probably like a third of it. So I would say maybe 1 or 2 points for this. And then the fat-free mayo, I believe 2 tablespoons is 1 point, and that's about what I used. And I used about 3 tablespoons in the entire thing. So I would say this is probably like 2 to 3 points. But it is simply filling. Then I have 2 slices of the Ezekiel bread here that I toasted up, and so I'll just eat this on that. I have another yogurt, so this is the black cherry. I have an applesauce with some pumpkin pie spice. And I'm not sure what I have, you know, as usual, I just kind of put it all out here, and I'll just decide what I eat throughout the day. So I have my apple, some grapes, some peppers, and my just in case popcorn, and then some water, and I have some carrots still at work. So this is what I am bringing for lunch and snack today.